There was a clip going on social media, kind of making its way around the Twitter sphere last night of Alabama and what they were doing to warm up for winter conditioning. And to be honest, I didn't know this was a thing that we had to address, but I want us to talk about it right now because a lot of folks thought, Alabama is falling off. I saw a lot of things from people saying Alabama's cooked. Alabama and the Saban era is done. Look at them. Look at what they're doing. So if we can cue that video up right now. This is an Instagram live from the Associate Director of Player Personnel, Aaron Hodges. And you see here the guys doing what are called power skips. And essentially what this is, one, every single team in the country is warming up like this for winter conditioning. Okay, every single team in the country. What this is, though, is you have players generating force into the ground, jumping up as high as they can, stabilizing themselves, landing on one leg to try and get their muscles ready to go and sprint and make explosive movements. Now, the reason why this is shocking to some people to see is the fact that this isn't what you see guys do pregame in pads to get ready for a game. Well, these guys aren't getting ready for a game. They're getting ready to go do conditioning, or they're ready to go do cone drills, or ready to go lift. Like, the way you warm up for a winter conditioning workout is very different than how you warm up for a college football game. And this thought that Alabama is cooked, Alabama's fallen off, look at Kalen DeBoer, like, this is the exact same person running the show when it comes to David Ballou at Alabama as it was under Saban. So what everything about Kalen DeBoer should not be tied to Alabama and their strength conditioning program. That's all the same. Like, yes, there's some different personnel, there's some different people involved here, but the head honcho, David Ballou, same guy running the show. So just because we didn't get this Instagram live version when Nick Saban was the head coach there, doesn't mean this wasn't the same exact thing happening. So again, every single team in the country warms up like that. Just because you got it on Instagram live from Aaron Hodges doesn't mean it's not happening at your favorite school, your favorite team. Heck, I was at Cornell. We play FCS Division I football, all right? Ivy League. No playoff, like very, very different than what Alabama does. We still warmed up like that when it came to getting prepared for winter conditioning. So I think this is just a further proof that the one, sign of the times in college football with social media, and two, this is just different access than I think you would have ever gotten with Nick Saban. Like, On3 put out just an elite tweet from the social team yesterday, and it was highlighting Kalen DeBoer being the first Alabama coach to use social media. Nick Saban never used social media. Never touched it. Was still the greatest of all time, still racked up number one ranked classes. And Kalen DeBoer just quote tweeted an Alabama football tweet from the Alabama main account highlighting some of the student athletes of the week. Just because Nick Saban wasn't having guys Instagram live during workouts, and Kalen DeBoer and his associate director of player personnel had a short video stream of guys getting warm for a workout, there's no success that we can project here, or lack of success we can project here. Everybody does it. It's a new coach, it's a new staff, but the head strength conditioning coach, David Ballou, that is the same. They were doing that behind closed doors anyway. So folks that are having an issue with this and making statements on Bama and Bama's this, Bama's that, like, they're just very much so out of the loop and not familiar with what happens during winter conditioning for college football teams across the country. No shade, just calling it how we see it, calling a spade a spade. It is what it is. Now, understand some of those movements from those guys, some of them look less natural. If you're a big 300-pound human being doing a power skip, putting all of the force of your body on one leg as you move from bound to bound, like, yeah, that might look a little bit different. Dude's trying to get warm for a workout, man. It is what it is, all right? It is what it is. So before you throw shade, just go out in the backyard and try that a few times. And then also imagine being 300 pounds trying to do that. So it is what it is, but we're all for it. We're all for it. Get warm. You're ready to roll for your winter conditioning, man. Crazy time in college football. Crazy time in college football. One, that's winter conditioning. That's high anxiety time. Two, it's crazy time in college football that we're talking about a team warming up for a winter conditioning workout during our college football show. But it is what it is. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.